All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Power Up today. Welcome to Wednesday, November the 29th. And on the 29th, we're almost to the end of November, just one more day following today. And then we're into the month of December. It's Christmas season, all that good stuff. You can see the Christmas trees behind me. And we had a good group of people up here, several people, I guess I should say, up here decorating yesterday. And praise the Lord for that, and got much of the Christmas decor up, and I love the Christmas decor. I love the lights, all that good stuff that comes along with it, and just an exciting time of year. Speaking of the excitement of the season, I must apologize for our power up yesterday. We had probably close to 8 inches of snow, probably 6 to 8 inches of snow somewhere in there. Some parts 10 inches, just depending on where the snow fell. But man, so we were shoveling the driveway in the morning, all that good stuff, and then got here and kind of got at it pretty hard on some of the stuff. And so apologize for no power up yesterday, but it was snow driven. So there you go. We're going to be in Revelation chapter 13 this morning. I would encourage you to join me there, Revelation 13. Also, if you would, hit that share button as well. All right, so that others can jump on to the live stream here. Revelation chapter 13, we began looking at this on Monday, and we noted on Monday this beast, this first beast. We're going to look at the second beast here of Revelation 13, but this first beast being the Antichrist, being, for all intents and purposes, being possessed by Satan himself, at the very least, greatly influenced by Satan. We see the miraculous healing that he experiences, the wonders that he's able to do, all that stuff there, the blasphemy. We noted that on Monday. Now, as we look into chapter 13 and we jump down to verse number 10, we should have probably included this on Monday, but verse number 9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints, okay? Now, we look at this second beast that begins here in verse number 11, this second beast being the prophet. And the false prophet, if you will. And the reason why he's called the false prophet is because of some of the miracles that he does. They are very close in nature to the miracles that Elijah did in the Old Testament, and also just the influence that he has on people, the message that he delivers, and the like. And so let's look at verse number 11, this second beast, this false prophet. Verse number 11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him. It causeth the earth, and them which dwell therein, to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So this prophet leads the people of the earth in the worship of the Antichrist, of this first beast. And we see the reference to his deadly wound that had healed. And there's some that believe this deadly wound was he actually died and was risen. We definitely see it maybe being promoted at the very least, being promoted as, oh, the Antichrist, he's died and he's risen. Look at the miraculousness of the healing here. We note also verse number 13 about this false prophet, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And we know that Elijah called fire down from heaven. Obviously, we know that God is the one that directed that, but this prophet here would seem to have that same power. I don't know, but what kind of magic, I guess, this guy would have. But we note the influence of Satan, and Satan being the prince and the power of the air, and Satan not having the power of God, obviously, but being a powerful creature can use this false prophet in miraculous ways. We know it in verse number 14, following these wonders of throwing fire, casting fire down from heaven upon the earth. We note the result of that, verse number 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth, by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Okay, and so we note he performs these miracles. He deceives the people into thinking that he is God, if you will, if he is a prophet. And he deceives them by the miracles that he performs. The people of the earth recognize his power, and even the power that he had in supposedly healing the Antichrist. Verse number 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And this looks very similar to even King Nebuchadnezzar, who had erected a statue of himself and had caused the peoples of the earth to worship the image. And here the prophet has the power to give life unto the image. And we say, man, that's incredible. He has the power to give life unto the image of the beast, and that the image of the beast should both speak and you think, wow, that's incredible. How could that even happen? Well, we know with the technologies of today, this would be a very simple task, and with robotics technology, also with the coming influence and the development of AI, artificial intelligence, there's a lot that can happen. And we know even the power of electricity. It's incredible. You plug something in, and that thing can talk. You throw a couple batteries in something, and it can make it appear to come to life. And so that's what's happening here. This image, this statue of the beast, people are going to come and worship. They're going to hear this beast talk, and it's going to appear to have life, and it's truly incredible. A really potentially a feat of modern technology, and so this is pretty incredible. Also, we know this: the reality of demon possession, the power that demons might have. And we kind of see that in our world today, even with the worship of Satan, the satanic occult, the influence of demonic oppression and demonic influence upon people's lives, and people doing weird, crazy things because of the demonic influence. Also, just kind of another layer on this, drug use. Causes people to see and do things as well, and so there's a lot of potentially different ways in which we can explain this. And I'm not saying that we will be able to, but at the heart of it, you take it for what it is: the power to give life unto the image of the beast. And so this false prophet has the power to give life to this image, and there's a myriad of ways in which it can happen in our world today that maybe couldn't have happened years ago, but it can today. And so we are getting closer to this time. Verse number 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hands or in their foreheads. We see here this reference to the mark of the beast. What's the significance of this mark of the beast? Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And so to do business, to survive really in this tribulation time period, the mark of the beast must be gotten. It is the only way in which to buy and sell. And you consider even the movement in our society today along a couple of lines. The credit card, the debit card, that's really a universal form of payment. Cash is becoming obsolete. There are some banks and some institutions that will not let you even deposit cash into the bank personally. There are some institutions that won't even accept cash. You go pay for a hotel, they typically don't accept cash anymore. There's a movement to a cashless society. When I was in one of our trips coming to or from California, we stopped at a gas station on the outskirts of California, and a gentleman approached me and gave me some information about a meeting they were having about this cashless society. And it is coming. We've noted even in recent days that the U.S. dollar is not being accepted anymore. In fact, they're going to other forms of payment from other countries, and the U.S. dollar has lost all of its muster, if you will. And then you take on the other side of that. You can pay for things with your phone now. You don't even have to pull out the debit card or the credit card. You just have your phone, and you can scan that, and you can pay for things with your phone. We know the increased. We know on every item you purchase, on the tag or on the item itself, there's a UPC symbol. There is a code on there that they scan at the store to read the item and tell you the value of the item. Also, there is a QR code. In fact, you watch commercials now. Oftentimes, this QR code pops up, and with your phone, you can link up to this QR code, and it can. You can link up to the QR code, and you can also go right to different websites to purchase items and so on. And so this mark of the beast, we don't know exactly what it could be, but there is the technology for that is around. There are some companies, even here in the U.S., that put microchips into people's hands, and that's how they get into work. They scan it. And another thought, many people carry around these watches, Apple Watches, iWatches. I think they're iWatches. I don't know, but Apple Watches for sure. And you can do almost anything on that watch. You can receive text. You can talk on it. The Scotty beam me up thing from Star Trek, it's become a reality. And you get emails on that. And oftentimes you don't even have to touch it. You look at it, you can swipe your hand over it, you tap it a couple times, it does all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's incredible the technology that we have. And so we think, man, why would anybody allow for this mark of the beast to be put on their body or in their body? Okay? Now, you look at another layer of this. The COVID scare that we had a couple of years ago. It's incredible how many people, and if you're one of them, I'm not judging you for that, but the amount of people that have gone and gotten this vaccine without it really even being tested, and so on, and say, man, how can people put things in their body, this mark of the beast in their body? We do it with immunizations all of the time, and so you've got that, and then. We see kind of the verse number 18. Here's wisdom. Let him that understandeth count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. The number 666, 666. We also note the popularity of piercings, the popularity of tattoos in our society as well, and them becoming more accepted in our society. And so for someone to receive this mark of the beast, no matter whether it's a tattoo, a microchip, whatever it is, the technology is there, and the acceptance of that technology, the acceptance of those codes are very much there. In fact, there's even the invisible ink thing as well, where things appear to be invisible, and then you put a different light on it, and it shows up. And so you've got that type of technology as well. And so for this mark of the beast, it's the technology's there. It can happen. I believe we're living in the last days as we get closer and closer to Christ's return. I think those technologies become more and more prevalent. And there may be a day, and this might not even be the mark of the beast, but there may be a day in which all of mankind has those chips in them. It might not be the mark of the beast, but just out of convenience sake, and that's where we are, we have those microchips implanted into our hands for buying, selling, all of that. That might not lead to the mark of the beast, or it might lead to the mark of the beast. It might not be. I don't know. Only the Lord knows. And John, who saw this and under the Holy Spirit's leading, penned all of this. We really don't know, but it's interesting to talk about and see the different technologies that we have and the possibility of that mark of the beast. Okay, and so this second beast, this false prophet, has the power to manipulate people, the power to influence people, and causes people to even worship the Antichrist himself. We're going to look at chapter 14 tomorrow. Thank you for being on today. Hey, don't forget tonight, we have The Rock this evening. The Rock store is tonight as well. And I hope that you'll all be here in church tonight as well as we continue our study through the book of Genesis. We're looking at the worldwide flood tonight and excited about that. All right, let's greet those who have commented live. We've got Cliff and Karen. Good morning to you. Good to have you guys on today. Brian and Cindy, good morning to you both. Cliff, Karen, we'll see you tonight. I look forward to that. Dennis and Geraldine, have an awesome day today. Good morning to you. And Ruth, good to have you on this morning. Have a wonderful day. Hit that share button if you haven't done so. Don't forget services tonight at 6 o'clock. Lord willing, we'll see you then.